Hello everybody and welcome back. Good to talk to all of you again today, and I apologize for the recent lack of YouTube content. Why? Because I have finally worked out a schedule that does allow for both YouTube and Twitch, and so this is the YouTube part, and once I'm done this video and I've got it all uploaded, I'm going to be heading on to Twitch. Of course, that does mean I am now living in officially what would be European time zone or Asia time zone, take your pick. Because typically streams start at like now midnight Eastern Standard Time, and they kind of go into like 3-4 o'clock until basically I can't really stay awake anymore. But it does allow me to get in both video content, which I'm doing now, and of course gets me to do some streaming. So this is me playing Scharnhorst on Crash Zone Alpha, and I do have to kind of put a precondition onto the Scharnhorst game, which is there is no enemy carrier that can drop armor-piercing dive bombers, especially not the tier 8 ones like Shokaku and Enterprise. So that does allow me to actually get some decent damage. I did start off with one Citadel on the Mogami, although if you actually watch that salvo, you'll realize that the actual Citadel came from the shell at the rear end of the ship. Scharnhorst Dispersion being Scharnhorst Dispersion. Still, enemy team is obviously deciding that I'm maybe not the world's biggest threat, because Scharnhorst, what can this thing possibly do? So it does allow me to also clap that Leander for another Citadel hit. So yes, going back to the earlier precondition, no carriers that can drop armor-piercing dive bombers, and Scharnhorst is a relatively happy ship. Of course, not being up tier too heavily is also a good thing, and maybe not running into too many of the Russian battleships is also a good thing. Scharnhorst, honestly, she's still a fun ship. You can still have fun with her, but she has definitely much more limitations than I would say when she first came out. Back in the day when Scharnhorst first came out, this is a ship that could generate a lot of fun, was pretty strong at her tier, she could do a lot of things, but now, you know, there's a little bit more limits. Still, this is a good game nonetheless. So we start the game, and very quickly the enemy team decides that they don't want to fight over the sea cap, and I'm looking at the map and I see that obviously the majority of these ships are on the south side. So that means once we've dealt with this northern group, which, you know, is all now basically turning around, I'm going to turn south and try to go and help out there. One other thing, of course, is that Scharnhorst ideally wants to be closer. So the earlier distances with the Leander, the Mogami, when they were kind of closer, is a much nicer, much more comfortable distance, shall we say, for Scharnhorst than trying to engage things at this kind of a distance. Yeah, 16, 17, 18 kilometers, Scharnhorst loses a lot of what makes her kind of lethal. You know, the ability to have rapid fire, even if smaller caliber battleship guns. So here we go. Leander and Mogami, as you can see, are both running away because, hey, they both took one Citadel each, and it still hurts, right? Because these cruisers don't really have access to a lot of HP. Okay, so Leander's down to 6,600. I'm going to see if I can maybe land another shot, maybe get a kill in there. I mean, Leander at least has access to a heal. The Mogami doesn't, so I'm really hoping that, you know, later on I'm going to be able to get a kill shot on that Mogami and get rid of it. We'll see how that goes. Good hit on the Leander, 5,000, almost 5,500 damage, I think. And unfortunately, I didn't get the kill, and the Leander is now healing. Okay, guns have reloaded. I really should have actually taken a shot here. Now, this is a bit of my own error in judgment. I really should have taken that shot against the Leander, but sometimes, you know, you're human and you get a little greedy, and I just wanted a little bit more damage, and saw the New Mexico going a little bit more broadside, so I figured I'll take the shot. Fortunately, didn't get much out of it. Should have shot the Leander. See, I would have got the kill instead. Alright, so all the enemy ships essentially have fallen off into tech. The Mogami's at 15k at 16 kilometers. I'm trying to close that range a little bit more before firing off another salvo. Hopefully I can get a little bit more damage here. Alright, 15. It's not looking too bad here. Got the scout plane up, so I'm just going to lead ahead here. Take a salvo. 15k. I mean, it's one good salvo. And I might be able to get it. Let's see here. Nope. That one I penetrated, I think might have been a secondary gun or some kind of module, because it didn't actually do any damage at all. So you'll see that actually saves this Mogami, I think, because yeah, because that salvo, if I got a penetration, I would have had a bit more damage there. Would have been nice, because I did get a follow-up salvo where I actually do a nice hunk of damage. Come on now. Yeah, New Mexico at this kind of angle, yeah, not going to get much on it. Like, I'll take a shot at it if it's turning towards me a little bit. Maybe, like, right there. If it's turning towards me, I might get a bit of a salvo here. Scharnhorst dispersion, right? You kind of really want to be a bit closer. All right. 3 overpens is 3 overpens. Okay, Mogami showed itself on the... Okay, come on now. Get myself turned around. Yeah, you can see there's a pretty large group here of enemy ships coming into the middle. Obviously, I don't want to make it too easy for them to get damaged. I mean, New Mexico here does get not a bad salvo in terms of my overall positioning, but I luck out. New Mexico's dispersion is not the best in the world. Right, take another shot at this Leander here, 12 kilometers. Leander has recovered quite a bit of its HP. Okay. Single over penetration. No joy on that. Alright, enemy Atlanta. Oh, this Atlanta is really close. Sub 10 kilometers. Should be able to get him here. Salvo. Yeah. 3,500. Okay. Come on. Scharnhorst does have a pretty good reload, so, you know, I'm gonna get another salvo here, I think. Yeah, I'm deciding which one to go for. I think I'll just go after the Atlanta again. It's really close. 8 kilometers. I mean, I really can't get another one of those salvos from last time. Alright, this one's good. 8,761 damage. There's a Citadel. There's the kill. Okay, take a few more hits from the Atlanta. So far doing okay. Don't enjoy that fire, but you know what? I'll live with it until I get out of the HE spamming distance of... Oh, actually, you know what? I am out of the distance. So pop the damage control. And here we go. This is what I mean. It just didn't have the best luck with that Mogami because, you know, that one penetration from earlier. See, that combined with that might be getting pretty close. Had I not had shells get blocked by the island, might have had them. Sometimes it's a matter of inches. Enemy CV, basically at the very limits of my range. I'm trying to keep him in range by sailing south. Of course, this is going to inadvertently bring me into the center area. Not the best area to go into, honestly, but yeah, shouldn't really have done that. I got a hit and a penetration onto the carrier, but it's not really what I was hoping to get. I guess I could have, technically speaking, just kind of reversed and try to get out here, but that might have made me a pretty easy target for that CV. Mogami's at 5,800, so gonna try again with another salvo. Hopefully I can get a kill on him. I do need to pull away from this middle area, though. I don't really want to. Oh, come on. Come on. That Mogami is just like luck of the gods in this game. Come on. I need to get this kill, right? Like, I have to get this kill sometime today against this Mogami, right? Yes? No? Nope. Never mind. Never mind at all. Yeah. Okay, so current position is obviously not good. Like I said, getting a little greedy, trying to go after the carrier is gonna occasionally cost you, but I will be able to extricate myself out of this. And by being able to slowly get myself out of here, I am going to be able to pop another heal. And I'm going to try to pull north while using Belfast's smoke as a way to maybe break contact here. I'm going to take a little bit of damage from that Zara. Okay. Alright. The good thing about being a lower HP, though, is, of course, I do have maximum adrenaline rush, so that is good. Alright. Using this little bit of smoke here. Don't take any more hits. Don't take any more hits. Stay angled. There you go. Don't get trapped on a rock. That's one of those big key things, especially in higher pressure situations. Do not get trapped by islands. Although sometimes if you lose situational awareness, that does happen. Of course, you will definitely, in a situation like this, have lost your ship if that was to happen. Alright, now don't want to fight anything anymore. So one of the other things to try to survive, especially for a lot of you who are maybe not as experienced in the game, if you want to survive, one of the key things you need to do sometimes is stop shooting. There is a lot of players I'll see where, you know, they're on their last legs and they still have possibly like a heal or whatever, and they're still blazing away. And when you ask them why they do that, they'll say things like, oh, well, I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well try to get as much damage as you can. Well, sometimes if you really think about it, you know, after you fired the previous time, if you stop shooting and you angle and try to dodge correctly and you focus all of your attention on that, you might be able to actually drop from detect, because, you know, after firing it's 20 seconds. Of course, if you're being spotted by DD or something and you're perma-lit, then, you know, might as well, right, if you're on your last legs. But if you're in a situation where you're being spotted because you're firing your guns, stop shooting, and that might be able to get you away from there. So in that case, you know, I just stopped shooting, and by not shooting anymore, stop getting spotted. Stop getting spotted means I get away. Even though HP at the time wasn't great, I get away. Now I'm healed up back to about, what, 19,000 I think will be, yeah, there we go, about 19,000 HP. So hey, I'm still alive. Now that means I'm still in the fight. I can load up whatever ammunition type next and re-engage this enemy ship. So I'm going to actually engage this Duke of York here, because why not? This is a ship that's basically been kind of caught out on the side here. My first salvo is AP because I see the Duke of York kind of going broadside. Scharnhorst. The AP shell damage sometimes, yeah, just a little on the disappointing side, especially these days when you have access to things like Synop, and yeah, a little bit disappointing there. Try another salvo, but now the Duke of York has actually angled, so I'm going to switch over to HE and try to get a little bit of fires and see if I can get some decent damage here with HE. Of course, the Duke of York is taking punishing fire from other stuff as well. Alright, salvo number 1. Okay, the Duke of York has actually decided to slow down. Alright, that does allow me to hit the bow section, getting me 1 fire and some decent damage. Not the best, but it's not bad. Okay, Duke of York is basically getting smacked down a little bit here. I'm conserving another heal, mostly because I have a feeling that I'm going to need it again, and plus also with a little bit of a mod called a regen assistant, you can kind of tell when is a good time to be using it, because it can tell you how much heal you can get back. And also for me, sometimes not healing is a good thing because I'm trying to get maximum adrenaline rush, so hey, a little bit faster reload means a little bit faster DPM. Why not, right? I'll put more damage, especially because right now I'm not the primary target. Nobody's really shooting at me. Maybe it's just because I'm not important enough of a target. Okay, you know what? I'm going to regret saying that because there's enough focus fire for me in game already. Don't need to make it more. Alright, so KG5, again, not shooting me, good shooting somebody else, so I will continue to focus my shots onto the KG5. But for goodness sakes, can I please get some dispersion that actually works now? Game, come on. Give me something that works. That was depressing. The last, like, 2 salvos were just depressing. Okay, come on, shooting there. This one should be a bit better, I hope. I hope. Ah, there we go. Yeah, alright, there we go. Oh, okay, somebody else got the kill. Alright, fantastic. Enemy Vauclin. Okay, this destroyer could have actually, well, I mean, could have more easily, shall we say, won their team the game. All he really had to do at a certain point in time was just to disengage and stop trying to do anything. Just get away from everybody, and it would have been much more of an easy win for their team. But you'll see how the Vauclin makes a mistake. So I am shooting at him. Now he is doing decent. He's using his speed and trying to slow down and trying to, you know, kind of vary his speed a little bit, which does do a, let's say, a decent job at throwing off aim. And for those of you out there who are playing like the higher tier French destroyers that have reasonably good speed, you can try that. You know, try using your W and S keys to throw off people's aim by jockeying your speed. You know, that could be something that is not something that you would normally do because most people just use their A and D keys, but you can try using a throttle as well. Alright, so again, Dunkirk is now currently the battleship taking all the focus fire, so good, I'm on the flanks, and this allows me and the Dunkirk to create a bit of a crossfire, kind of. The Dunkirk is holding all the attention of the ships, and they don't want to go broadside to Dunkirk, giving me the broadsides to be able to pick off some decent damage, and of course Scharnhorst's really good rate of fire is going to help. I'm of course keeping in mind that the Vauclin is somewhere around me, which means that there is going to be possible destroyer torpedoes that are going to be around me. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more dodging and weaving and possibly slowing down, although not too much because time is running out and we are kind of losing pretty hard as of this moment. So I'm trying to do something. All right, there goes the torpedoes. I'm trying to tell the CV to go get rid of them. Oh, the Leander is still alive. That Leander from the beginning of the game. Come on. Alright, there's go. There's a salvo. Hopefully I can catch the Leander with something, get rid of him. Alright, Leander's low now, 400. Okay, there we go. Kill secured, finally. Okay, Vauclin gets spotted by the CV. Fantastic. CV's actually going after him. That's good. Not sure it's going to be enough damage from the CV. I'm going to take another salvo here. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit more damage off him. Go Confederate. Come on. Come on. Need one more salvo. Come on, Scharnhorst. Reload faster. Reload faster. Vauclin is not a slow DD either. Okay, salvo. That was a bit of a... Yeah, might have needed to be a touch bit more... Just a touch bit more patient with that salvo, let's say. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a... Oh, 400 HP. Alright, this one is mine. We don't talk about that one. Let's not talk about that salvo. Alright, so the Dunkirk is now gone. Rangers coming in with the torpedo run on me here. Alright, so at this point in time, Vauclin really should just leave. Like, if the Vauclin leaves, I think this is guaranteed win. 2 minutes left, not even close. Rangers to the south. I mean, there's a Mogami to the north that's trying to cap. Our CV sending rocket planes in. 900 HP Mogami. Okay, so rocket planes are going to take care of that. Great. Now, Vauclin again, if he runs away, this match doesn't even get close at all. But Vauclin decides to engage at a pretty close distance. I guess maybe he's hoping that my like RNG luck, or maybe he was just hoping to like make me turn and try to get all my guns into him and then basically get baited into those torpedoes. I guess it was a risk play either way, but yeah, Show himself kind of made it a little bit easier for me. So I get rid of the DD first because, hey, this battleship, guess what? If I point my bow at him, New Mexico can't do much. The CV, on the other hand, ow, 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 go away, CV. I don't like you. Don't like you at all. Go away. Alright, so I'm on 4 kills right now. We're getting there. There we go. There's another decent salvo. Get my torpedoes ready. Ow, the CV again with another... I've burned through my last heal. There we go. My torpedoes are out. This New Mexico's in trouble. New Mexico turrets are also not the world's fastest things in the world. There we go. I get my Kraken, get my high caliber, get my Confederate earlier. There's 51 seconds left in the game. We're still down points. There's that one remaining Ranger. Oh, come on, Ranger. Where are you? You just have to be out. You just have to make a tiny anything, and we get this game. Oh, god dang it. Here come the bloody rocket planes. And our CV just... Oh, this part made me a little bit sad, because... Oh, god damn it. That Ranger had 322 HP remaining. Had we just had a CV with... I don't care. Rocket planes, dive bombers, whatever fast, you know, as long as he got there, he could have turned it. But alas, not fortunate enough. That made me want to throw my mouse out the window. 153,895 damage. It was a good game. I mean, you know, Confederate, high caliber, Kraken, got 5 kills. I know a couple of them were sort of kill secures, you know, whatever you want to call it. Got a decent number of Citadel hits too, good damage. EXP was good, even credits was good, 648,000, you know, 1850 base experience on a loss. Even compared to the winning team, I would have been second there. So, was a good game, but that Ranger behind that island. Had that Vauclin just run away, I would have felt a little bit less like sad about this game, but so close, so close. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game. Total credits earned with the premium account, 533,000 after all the deductions. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. Do come in, you know, if you're around, catch me on the streams Monday through Fridays. And of course, you know, Twitch link is in the video description below. Aside from all that, take care, have a good one, and I'll talk to all of you again really, really soon.